next pair to be evicted from the big Brother Naija No Lose God house is Ndi Nne.
So what I meant was the entire...
Ask a specific question. What's in the relationship from him for you?
I mean, I have a beautiful relationship with Zion.
You didn't sound that way. You seem very overt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll speak on the context of that statement, right? So what I meant was, in my exact words, I literally held his hands up until this point. So Zion was pretty much not as interested in this.
Guys, tonight's live eviction show was wild. Sadly, the Ndi Nne pair, who happened to also be the head of house for this week, they've been evicted by virtue of the custodian's scroll, which stated evict only. In my previous video, I had made mention that with the way this show is going, this season show is going, we just might get to witness the first ever head of house to be evicted in the history of Big Brother Naija. Apparently, the head of house title comes with zero immunity whatsoever, zero privilege, zero veto power, zero anything. You're just an head of house. You're just ruling the house, implementing whatever Big Brother tells you, whatever information they give to you, control the house, put it in an orderly and well put together manner, help in executing tasks and all of that. That is the only duties of head of house. Aside that, nothing again. So because of this, most times, most housemates, they are just so reluctant to become head of house because it comes with zero immunity. So what's the point? So WANNI and Handi pair, they had a fight, an altercation with RHUTHEE, and they were so shameless about it. Like, it was just, they just kept ranting, RHUTHEE, 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 all around the house as though they were going cuckoo. It was so childish, so I don't know. We'll get into the details of that. Let's move away from that. Ebuka literally set Big Brother's mansion on fire. Even firefighters could not quench the fire. Because what? What was all of that? Ebuka came into Big Brother's house with guns, bazooka. He was blazing bullets. He came into the house gun blazing, shooting through the housemates, giving them bass, asking them questions to scatter. You see all those kumbaya they were doing, all those togetherness, all those friends, allyship, relationships, what they call it again, alliances that they built, the plotting, and you know, all those kumbaya, all those togetherness, all those friendships that they've been building all through since the beginning of this season. Ebuka came to scatter it, break the table, remove the leg, fling it. But before we get into the details of this, hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Fairme, and this is Bible PEACEY. You're especially welcome to my channel. Guys, I'm so sorry that I've not been updating you guys. I've been quite busy, and I'm just going to do a brief rundown on everything that's been going on so far so good in the house. So quickly, let's dive straight into our business of today. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. New subscribers, special out for you. I love you. Returning subscribers, you guys, you know I love you too. I love you too, guys. You guys are the real MVPs. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly do so. Like my videos as well. Share my videos to family and friends. Quickly, let's dive into our business of today. So the housemates had their usual Saturday night party, and nothing major happened. No gbas, no drama, no nothing. It was just the usual normal party. Big ups to the DJ Daisy. She was just dropping hits, like dropping music back to back. The housemates were having a whole swell time. They were so excited. They were so happy. They were having a time of their life, guys. They were having a blast. Guys, the party was a banger. I was literally in my room partying with the housemates with my cup of wine. I was catching the vibes, you know. You get the drift. I'm not going to insert that video. Let me not embarrass myself. So let's go back to the video. Let's not digress. So quickly, the housemates, they had this usual Saturday night party without drama, without anything. So after the party, DJ Flo had gathered the housemates to continue their partying because the next day was the eviction night, and it could be your last night as a pair in the house, so they just needed to have their fun, kumbaya, catch fun, and just there's alcohol, there's everything. They just wanted to have fun. So they continued by playing games. They started with they wanted to do lemon lemon initially, but they ended up doing concentration game. Then during the concentration, if you fail out, you're going to do a dare or truth or one of. It was a normal game, Sha. They had a normal game, and it was okay. They did some freaky things, kissing here and there, and all of that. So before the party, Chizoba and her sister Onyeka had an altercation, which is a checkers pair. They had an altercation, they had a misunderstanding between themselves, and they literally went to the party angry. But the music from the DJ and the vibe and everything, it got to a point they just forgot all their sorrows, they forgot their anger, and they got into the vibe and they started dancing. And the leg work that Chizoba was just giving, all of them were just catching fun. They had their fun, guys, they did, and they let the anger go, and that was it. Moving away from all of that, for the Sunday live eviction night, it was crazy, guys. It was crazy. Ebuka came gun blazing. He was just shooting the house with ta 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 ta. He legit destroyed the table. It started with Ebuka questioning the Ndi Nne pair. He asked Nne of the Ndi Nne pair about her reservations about Chinwe and the warring parties in the house, and her stance on that, how she just said, okay, Chinwe was at fault, and even without hearing what really transpired between them, like what really happened, what's that, and Nne, on the hot spot that Ebuka has put her, she just did not waste time. She was like, she could not actually remember what exactly the conversation that Ebuka was talking about, but then she just said it's probably the way the scenario played out, so she just judged based on that. So she didn't need anybody to explain further. Like, she actually knew what was up. And aside from that, Chinwe is always having altercations with almost everyone in the house, and most of the time, majority of the time, she's always at fault. So that's it. And then he moved on to ask Chinwe about what she meant by she literally sponsored everything with her and her boyfriend Zion. Everything about them, everything about their preparations, from the beginning of their preparation to the day till the day they got into the house, and everything, the processes, the planning, the outfits, including flight tickets as well. I mentioned that in my previous video. You guys can refer back to that. So in the conversation Chinwe was having with DJ Flo, she had made mention that she's the one that has been sponsoring Zion and everything that they've been doing all through since they came into the house, the show, before they came into the house, all of that. And Ebuka had asked her what she meant by that, and then this girl was like, Ebuka, like, that's not what I meant. Like, she was trying to explain. She was like, well, to start with, I and Zion, we have a beautiful relationship. And Ebuka was like, it didn't seem so. Like, that is not even what I'm asking you. And then she was like, yeah, what I meant is, I literally held his hands all through. Like, I was always with him, all step, all through the way. Ebuka was like, that's not what I asked you, though, but no problem. Zion was just there smiling in shame. It was as if the ground should open for him to burst open for him to jump in and swallow him. Because dude was just laughing, but then it was a shame because that was embarrassing as fuck. Ebuka further moved on to RHUTHEE. He asked her about the conversation she was having with Mayor, her saying WANNI is stingy as well. Then why was she attacking Onyeka? Now why would she be the one to attack Onyeka, that Onyeka is stingy, Onyeka is this, Onyeka is that? Meanwhile, her herself is also stingy. And then RHUTHEE had owned up to her shit. She has owned up to it with her full chest, and she had repeated it and said, yes, she said it. And this was the reason why she said it. WANNI cannot kill her, WANNI cannot do anything. Who the fuck is WANNI? And she had repeated everything fair and square. For the nominated housemates who were up for possible eviction, they included the Zinwe pair, the Flourish pair, the Radicals, and lastly, the Ndi Nne pair. Ebuka then asked Mayor about his statement, the statement he made about Suj carrying this negative energy, that his ego, his pride, that he's proud, he's carrying this negative energy and vibe all around the house as though he's all that. And Mayor had disappointed me with his response. It couldn't own up to his shit. All he said was that when they won this custodian challenge, that he had looked around the house and he saw Suji's facial expression, and it came across like bad vibe, bad energy, and all whatnot. And Ebuka said, okay. Then he went to the Chantoria pair. He asked Victoria, to be precise, about her relationship with Sean, how it's been kind of awkward and all of that. And she had said, yeah, she's cool with it. Sean has his own clique in the house. He has his own friends, and he also has a thing going on with him and WANNI, and she doesn't want to interfere in that, and she respects she respects what he has in the house, and she doesn't want to interfere and all of that. And Victoria, I don't know what to say about that. I should just keep ignoring like I've been doing so far so good. Victoria is just, but now she's trying. She has started talking to other housemates. She has been joining different groups, joining different cliques, the Zinwe, Kakos, and the Mbadwe twin Kakos. She has been joining them in having conversations. Sometimes she just go there, just sit with them, sit and look and chill. Not like she says anything or she imputes anything. Once in a while, she just chips some few things in. And I've been seeing her around the house with Kelly Ray and Cassia as well. So let's see. Moving on, the street pair were asked to read out the inscription on their scroll from the custodian box, and it had "evict only" boldly written on it. So they had gone into the diary room and they had evicted the Ndi Nne pair. They had mentioned the Ndi Nne pair, and Ebuka had announced that the Ndi Nne pair were evicted from the house and they had gone up to the stage. And this makes me wonder if this is not payback, like more like karma, because apparently last week the Ndi Nne pair, they were custodians and they had saved the radicals when the bottom four were up for possible eviction. The radicals, the checkers, street pair, and also the Tammy pair, in which the Tammy pair got evicted. This time around, the Ndi Nne pair, they had to save only in their scroll, and they had saved the radicals. So I just feel as though this is payback time, because you had the chance to save me, of which you didn't do. So why should I save you now that I have the chance to evict you? So we had evicted the Ndi Nne pair. Although later on, Mayor was feeling kind of down and not really cool with his options, because a lot of people, a lot of housemates actually like the Ndi Nne pair, not necessarily Chinne, but Nne especially. But then he just had to do it. You should stop worrying over spirit milk. It's past already, bygones. So he's probably just feeling that way because he knows that he'll probably be up for possible eviction this week, and he doesn't know what the custodians have. So I don't know. So moving on to the fight between the twins and RHUTHEE. Apparently, the twins, immediately after the live divination process, the twins were at the laundry area, and they were, I don't know what they were doing, but I think they were drying their clothes, and they were singing this song about, they were actually acting petty. They were singing this song about if they send you, like if na devil send you, make you come for me, tell and say you don't see me. That kind of, if you were sent to, if you're like, more like, okay, in English it simply means if you're a weapon fashioned against me, back to sender, something like that. And then RHUTHEE overheard them singing this particular song, and she had gone to meet them, and she had told them if they burn you well, she had dared them and told them that if they burn you well, call the name and stop calling the person devil, or if they send you, come mention the person's name, And yeah, I was thinking, if these girls mentioned the name, RHUTHEE was going to rain thunder and brimstone in the house. Apparently they had mentioned the name, and this was where these girls started. They literally turned RHUTHEE's name to a song. They were like, RHUTHEE, 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 RHUTHEE.
Please, Mora. Say, come here. Come here. Say, they born you when you come again. Who the fuck are you?
could not do anything. All she said was basic insults, like dirty pigs, dirty girls, you idiot, you and that was all this girl said. And she had gone. Ben had dragged her upstairs. I was expecting bass. I was expecting something serious, something that would, keep the internet talking, that would break the internet, that would probably cause disqualification or probably even a strike. Nothing happened. The twins didn't stop there. They went further to drag RHUTHEE. They made sure they exposed her. They got talking about her and Mayor, how she goes around the house saying she doesn't like Mayor, she doesn't like Mayor. But then immediately Mayor, the street pair, became custodians. She started licking them. She started kissing their asses. She was all over, frolicking, kissing, and all whatnot, doing all whatnot with Mayor. And while they were saying, the Mayor was right there. He was just by the laundry area drying his clothes. Guys, trust me, you don't want to get into an issue with twins. Any kind of twins, you don't want to get into. Probably male twins will not act that way, but you see female twins, they are petty as fuck. You don't want to come between them. You don't want to even have an issue with just one of them. The two of them will eat you up. They will eat you alive. And that is where I hold it for tonight. Thank you all for watching my videos, and I will see you all on the next one. Guys, by the time I was filming this video, they were already having the custodian. Okay, they've had the custodian challenge, and they were having they were doing this HOH balloting. So you guys stay tuned for that. Do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notification bell button to be among the first set of people to see my videos each time I post a new one. So all my love, guys. Mwah, peace and love. Hi guys, juices. Adios.